Hello.
Hello, Mandy.
My name is Mandy Phillips. I work at Liverpool John Moores University in the daytime, and at night time you can find me on the interwebs doing all kinds of things. Today I'm going to talk to you about the lost art of being cheeky, and that's because I've been thinking about this. When you're a kid, you're always getting told off for being cheeky. Your parents are always telling you not to do it. But then I had a grandma who always used to say to me, you don't ask, you don't get. So why should we be cheeky? I think being cheeky is a good thing. So if you can remember the last time you were cheeky, what happened? You were cheeky to somebody, you smiled, they probably smiled, you both had a pretty good time, and you probably made a really good connection. So the next time you saw that person, you'd remember that they were a bit cheeky and there's a bit of a connection going on there. Being cheeky makes everybody smile and it's a good thing to do. So why should we be cheeky, and what have I got out of being cheeky? This time last January, I watched a film by Jim Carrey, and it's called The Yes Man. I decided that for the year of 2009, I was going to say yes to everything. Anything that came along, I was going to say yes to. One of the first things that happened in January that year was that something was announced on Twitter about the festival. This was a global event that was happening. There was 202 cities involved in this event. I decided I was going to do something about it. I was going to say yes. So we organised the Liverpool event. We had no resources, no money, no staff, absolutely nothing, but we needed to put an event on and raise some money. So I had a bit of a blind date, in fact, with Andy Goodwin and Alison Gow. We decided we were going to do it, and we were very, very cheeky, and we asked lots of people for stuff for free. So we got a venue, we got 3 bands, a disco, we got loads of people turning up and donating loads of good stuff. Steve Fry had a chat with him on Twitter and he sent me a book. And what happened because of me being cheeky? Well, there were lots of different things. There were some global benefits. Those 202 cities raised £250,000 for charity water, which allowed 55 wells to be drilled in Ethiopia and all over the place. So that got loads of people lots of clean water. There were loads of Liverpool businesses who got involved, and that gave them some good publicity. We did some radio interviews, and we got them some good media coverage. Locally, we had lots of people turn up, and it wasn't just about the geeks and the tech community, but there were photographers and researchers, people from all different walks of life with a common interest in using the Twitter platform. And one of the best things about it was that there was a lot of negative press at the time about using Twitter. And one of the things was that people kind of said, it's not about what people have for breakfast. People are doing good things with this platform. I was just amazed by the generosity of people and how being cheeky could get you lots and lots of different things. So what's happened since then? Well, it's been a bit of a snowball effect, to be honest. I think if you're cheeky, it encourages other people to be a bit cheeky too. And if you look at the events that we've had in Liverpool over the last 2 years, and I'm not saying by any means that I was the instigator of them by any shot, but I think if you do it, you encourage other people to do it. So doing festival, I didn't want to do it this year, I had too much on, a new job, but someone else took up the reins, Pauline back there, and went on and did it, because it had been done before and it's a bit easier to do. We've also had lots of other great events. We had a Mash Library event at Park Street Studios not so long back that brought people from Houston, Texas and all over the UK. So it's great for the Liverpool community. There's also great things like Social Media Cafe, last Wednesday of every month. We've got How I DIY going on at the end of this month. And, of course, Ignite, which we're going to be running every 3-4 months now. And the fact that you're being here means you're involved and you're part of that community. So what can we do to keep building that community? Well, tell your friends about it. Get them involved. Be cheeky. Ask them to come along. Do a bit of blogging, a bit of tweeting, take some pictures, get them up on Flickr, and share things about what's going on. This community in Liverpool is fantastic. I was just absolutely blown away by the generosity of people, not just here but all over the world, and I was delighted to be able to host the festival and to continue to be involved in this community. And so, just a quick thank you to all of the people on there for their Creative Commons pics that I've pinched off Flickr. And there's some ideas for you to get involved and to do something in your local community. Don't just sit there, get up and do something. And that's all from me. How to think about being more cheeky.